But my girls hold me down when them boys mess around. And my love life is a headache. We going out tonight, 'cause
Go on and say it, Danny.
Say what?
How stupid I am. I just fell in love.
We all have fallen in love, Andi. That's not my problem. My problem is that you are still in love with an that is treating you like shit.
What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sistas. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
Damn. I think we finally figured out, sister fans, what's going on here. The clip just opened my eyes to something that I didn't catch the first time. Now, you know my mid-season finale review was about 50 minutes long, but there were a few things I didn't mention in the trailer. I mean, my review, because once again, I honestly didn't catch it when I watched the episode. But the little 20-second clip really showed fans why Andi does the things she does. And by that, I don't really necessarily mean her bad decision making when it comes to picking men to be in relationships with, but more in line or more in tune with the fact that she definitely picks and chooses who she tells certain things to. I mean, it's not an unknown thing that the group of women don't have the same level of chemistry as a living single, a girlfriends, or hell, even the males on Bruh in terms of their dynamic and friendship. I mean, there are 4 characters of the same gender, but it's very clear that the group itself could be split almost half a dozen ways. Of course, the first is Andi Karen, Danni Sabrina, Sabrina Maurice, Danny Zach, and Andi Fatima. So there are just so many different combinations aside from the 4 women actually talking things out together. And as someone who can, identify with this, when you're doing something wrong, whether it be like a life choice, specifically relationships or whatever, you'd rather have someone to blindly validate your feelings than to have someone give you tough love. That explains why Karen, who isn't one to mince words, is calling Andi out for her bullcrap. But Andi knows, despite how tough Karen is, she isn't as headstrong as Danny. Like, Danny ain't pulling back punches for nobody. Because let's be clear, if Danny really knew what was going on, she probably would have beat Gary's ass herself. So when she's like, say it, Danny, say I'm stupid, she knew not to tell Danny this stuff before. Because remember earlier this season, Sabrina, am I stupid? No, you're not stupid. What? You remember how that line caused a lot of fan controversy? It's because Andi was interacting with everyone but Danny. Now I really do see why she was pissed off in season 1 about not being in the loop, because she's the most real of the 4 women. She's the one who would not be afraid to tell Andi, you stupid B. But then again, Danny, this showed how real she was. Danny reacted not in the way Andi thought she would. You're not stupid for falling in love. It's the fact that you're messing around with this N-word who's treating you like shit. That was a great scene. That's all I got for the video. I just felt like this little less than 30 seconds showed us how Andi really only wants friends or people around her who will gas up her ideas even when she knows she's in the wrong. She doesn't want to be around people who will tell her solutions. It's like those quotes or whatever that just pop up when you're scrolling on social media and whatnot. It's like, what do they say? If you're with people who only talk about problems rather than finding solutions, you need to be around new people. Andi's one of those people you shouldn't even be around, because she doesn't want real friends. She just wants fake ones who will tell her what she wants to hear, to blindly validate how she feels rather than to tell her the right thing. So Danni stepped it up. Even more so when she called out Karen for saying that, Zach abused her, just like Gary abused Andi. But that's not the topic of the video. So let me know your thoughts. Like, this really blew my mind when I saw it posted to the Sistas page a few days ago. So thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month.